Hat Stereotypes, Episode 6, The Heavy, by SoundSmith.
You know, heavy is probably the closest thing I have to a main. I mean, sure, I play soldier a lot, but that's mostly just because I like to hit people with this shovel.
Yeah.
Like, a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, anyway, back on topic. This episode was kind of tricky because there's this running joke that heavy mains don't exist, and so that means there aren't any stereotypes for them. But I'm here today to set the record straight, because heavy mains exist, man.
Mm-hmm.
There are dozens of us.
Dozens.
All right, same deal as always. Stereotypes do not necessarily mean everybody, so... yeah, like, why do I even have to say this at this point? Okay, are you guys ready? Yeah, okay, let's go.
I'm ready, dude. I'm ready for this. I'm ready to see the heavy stereotypes as an aspiring heavy main.
Oh, this is an easy one. This guy will give you a sandwich no matter what team you're on. See, okay, a lot of people take pride in killing friendlies because, hey, I'm just playing a game, yeah, right? Yeah, we've all heard that before. See, that's the thing. These guys aren't actually stopping you from achieving the goal of the game, which is capping the objective. So if you're really tryharding and you really want to win, that's fine, but you should probably leave these guys alive, because you never know when you're gonna need a sandwich.
That is true, yeah. I don't know, I feel like TF2, for a number of reasons, kind of throws a modern audience into whack. We were actually talking about bullet magnetism, aim assist, etc. last night, and like, you know, reasons why modern AAA, quadruple A companies would do things like that to, you know, reinforce player loops, etc. Like if you gunplay feel good, right, effectively. And aside from that, like, there's also just the dynamic factor of just how the game is played. Because how many times have you just been playing a game and everyone breaks out in either the Kazatsky kick or a conga line, right? Or you have a Hoovy who throws sandwiches, and then they do the funny 1-2 pow taunt kill, right? Like, that's just TF2. And I think a lot of players in modernity, especially if they're coming from AAA and quadruple A games, will just have issues adjusting to how dynamic the game is. Because this is back in the oldie days where the players made the game. Like, sure, the game is fun, don't get me wrong. The game has bones, as buggy as it can be, right? But, you know, it's up to the players to literally Kazatsky kick, insert number of taunts, taunt kills, etc. here, where in modern games, sure, you kind of have it, right? But it's more experience-focused rather than player-focused, where this is very player-focused, and it still is experience-focused, but, right, we've all been in a lobby, everyone's broken out into a conga, and we stop the entire game for 5 minutes to conga. That's just how that works.
The next president of the United States...
Oof.
Holy shit, it actually happened. Yeah, see, I'm gonna level with you guys for a second. Just, America.
I'm not touching this with a 10-foot pole. I regularly do not talk politics. Go watch a shoe on head video I've done or something like that. It's actually why I won't cover Brandon Herrera's new Congress bid. Don't want to talk about it, if I'm being completely honest. That nothing of value is added. Like, I would much rather do literally anything else.
So disappointed in you. Like, how could you not vote for the clearly superior candidate, Vermin Supreme? I mean, what's gonna happen when the zombies come and you didn't vote for the only candidate with a zombie preparedness plan? What happens when Plaque destroys this nation's gum line and you didn't vote for the only candidate with a mandatory toothbrushing policy? I mean, come on, guys. Use your brains.
I think this is a way to do it in good faith, though. This is a way to poke fun, especially in an era of the internet that is, not just the internet, like an era where people are just so divided and any form of criticism is taken as an attack. You know, source YouTube comments, that kind of thing, right? Like, I think that's a proper way to do that. Respectfully, I ain't talking about it. I ain't touching that with a 10-foot pole.
This hat sucks.
Yeah, well, that's just like
your opinion,
man.
No. I actually
This guy is a super ultra mega tryhard. And I don't usually mean something negative when I say tryhard, but this guy is the kind of tryhard who will yell at his team whenever something goes wrong, and it's never his fault. If I'm being honest, most of these guys are dicks. Unless it's painted Australian gold, and then you're Johnny Bravo.
No. He has a point. I was gifted this, and I've been wearing it, and man, sometimes I'm just like, yo, how is that person at like 2 health on team? Anyone gonna pick that up? No. See that stereotype is 100% factually correct. I am in fact just the asshole here.
Classic war pig. Man, if I had a nickel for every time I've seen a one-man army heavy jump around the corner into the whole enemy team and get destroyed, I'd probably be able to go and buy another Australium or something.
Funny.
See, I like to call these guys the Pootis police. They probably also wear the Macho Man, and I don't blame them. It's really one of the most versatile miscs in the entire game. Overall, these guys are pretty chill, but you probably shouldn't piss them off. They're the type of person to hunt you down and focus you for the entire game if you get a cheeky kill on them or something.
Yeah. I don't think I can get over Pootis police. That one struck a different chord. Oh, it's Nacho Libre, yeah. I don't know, dude. I think I share the sentiment that I think in modernity, like post-Minecraft movie, and I guess before it, like Jack Black, like, don't get me wrong, I loved him in Pick of Destiny, loved him in Nacho Libre. I love when he showed up in movies, right? School of Rock's another big one. I don't think I've actually ever seen the full thing, if I'm being honest. Like, I think we're just kind of getting like worn out on Jack Black at this point. Then there was some falling out between him and Kyle Gass recently that a lot of people were looking at. But I didn't really dive too deep into it, if I'm being honest. I don't know. Love the man. I feel like he's taking on a lot of projects, and I wonder if he's like, you know, when I do like 4 uploads a day, and people get really tired of hearing my voice, and that's not a dig. That's a like, God, man, this Kip guy, he puts out so much content. Can he put out just a little less content? Right? That kind of thing. I feel like it's that effect.
This is the good tryhard hat, as in the help the team and get shit done type of tryhard. You're always going to be happy to have one of these guys on your team.
Mm-hmm. I can see that. Weeb?
Yeah, this is the low-tier unusual hat for heavy. In fact, I think the bubbling dreadnought is the cheapest unusual in the entire game.
Hilarious.
It's so bad.
Eek. Medic!
This guy always seems to have a pocket medic. And if he doesn't, he's bitching at the team's medic for healing other people other than the massively important person that is himself. In fact, I'm pretty sure most of them have a script that automatically calls for medic every 5 seconds, even if they're already at full health and overhealed.
Hilarious. I have the opposite problem. If I'm say I'm not on the front line as heavy, right? Like I'm in the back line or going from spawn traversing to the front line, right? And I get a medic touching me, I immediately just go, why are you touching me? There's so many other teammates that you could literally be healing right now. Like, unless I'm on point or actively in the front lines, and even then, unless I'm actually like critical, like, why are you healing me? There's so many just other better people to heal to keep us in the team fight. I also have Sandwich worst case scenario generally, unless I'm playing fat heavy like I was doing last night. That was pretty fun. Sorry, fat
This
Scout.
guy always uses the Tomislav. And that's really it. There's no joke here. It's just really widespread, so I wanted to at least mention it.
It's just I'd argue it's one of the best LMGs. I'm sorry, what is this?
We observe the wild Pootis bird in its natural habitat. These
What is
fascinating creatures tend to be found only in silly servers. I can't do Morgan Freeman, man. It's not gonna work.
He's a hard one to straight face.
Okay, seriously though, these guys are total bros. You don't really see them too often in serious games, but when you do, you can always rely on getting a sandwich from them.
Okay.
It's super nice.
I heard there was some event where everyone got like bird heads, but that event's long past. Can you still get these? That's super cool.
This guy's a veteran TF2 player, that's for sure. Now, they're not all good, and they're not all bad or anything like that, but you can expect that they've been playing the game for at least a while.
Sure, makes sense. Oh no.
All right, that's going to wrap it up for this episode. And just a quick reminder, if I missed your favorite hat, all hope is not lost. I still have the honorable mentions video as the last episode of this series, so
We didn't cover the snack stack. The heavy with the heavy hat. That's just the really stacked sandwich. And now I'm sad.
please let me know if you'd like me to do a certain heavy hat for that. Also, NG is next, so make sure to tell me what you'd like to see for him. I do my best to read all the comments, so do not hesitate to ask for your favorite piece of headwear on the Texas Builder Man. That's about it, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.
You know, because I'm the one of 2 or 3 people who ever actually wear the snack stack. But, like, that's the thing, right? It's all in good fun, and, like, it is physically impossible to cover all of the... It's just not physically possible or reasonable. And so picking and choosing some, giving it out in a 6 to 10 minute segment, I mean, that's really where it's at, right? But thank you everyone for watching. I really do appreciate it. Hopefully you had a lot of fun. I thoroughly enjoyed my time here, and hopefully you did as well. Let me know what your favorite heavy hat is, especially if it's not listed here. Let me know if you also have the snack stack, whatever heavy hat, and if you're one of 3 people who wears the hat. And I will see you all in the next one.